and welcome to another What We Eat in a Day, but this is social distancing quarantine edition, which is gonna be super fun for the next 8 weeks. We have a ton of groceries, but I think it's only gonna last us like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, so we'll have to revisit something at that point. But right now, I'm starting off with coffee, just made it, and I'm going to add my nut pods here, French vanilla oat, nothing different about that, but I'm gonna have a bite of this banana brittle. This extra creamy peanut butter, it is so good, and you know what? Life's too short to not have a piece of banana brittle with your breakfast. That's been my motto lately, so, oh, I got this much, so we're gonna eat that much, but you guys, it's so good. All right, coffee and banana brittle. I'll come back to you later with breakfast.
Good morning. About to make my coffee. I am still loving the organic espresso blend dark roast coffee pods from Target. It's pretty much all I drink now. I need to make sure that I'm very well stocked for this time of everybody's life. We are all working from home. I mean, Shelby and I are obviously always working from home, but Alex is here. Everybody in New York is encouraged to work from home if they can. So we're doing it. We're doing it all. All right, making my coffee. And then looks like Shelbs lit some incense. That smells delicious. It is available on the Sister Market. What scent is this?
Cedar, I think.
It smells so good. So I'm just gonna make my coffee. I'm not gonna have breakfast yet, but I will catch up with you later when I do. Okay, I lied. My stomach's growling. So I am going to have this protein bar. It is the Nugo Slim Chocolate Mint. I really like this one. It feels kind of like you're eating a candy bar, except it's not. It's healthier. And here's my coffee. I just put a splash of the oat milk unflavored nut pods in it.
All right, it's now time for breakfast. My stomach is growling, I'm starving. So I'm gonna have oatmeal, which is really what I have every single morning, at least for now until I run out of it. I have the Nature's Path Organic Brown Sugar Maple Gluten-Free Oatmeal. Dip in the microwave. Then I add a spoonful of chia seeds, which I think I'll just finish this pack. Then I top it with these organic wild blueberries. They're like little bitty ones, which I love. And then I switch up my nut butter every day. And I'm actually gonna have a perfect bar later. So this is made from peanut butter, so I'm going to put cashew butter in my oatmeal on top of that. I just put 1 tablespoon of it in there and mix it all together. It turns really creamy and it also turns blue from the blueberries, and it's awesome and I love it. All right, here is it finished. It doesn't look that appetizing, but it's so good. I always let it sit for a second and then I stir it all together. And it's so good and filling. Going to make my kind of like second breakfast, early lunch. It is almost noon. I have been doing this combination quite a bit lately, and I just picked up a lot more ingredients for this at the store yesterday. So Whole Foods, and I'm sure a lot of other places, sell these frozen gluten-free vegan waffles. The brand is Nature Valley. I don't have the box because I took them out of the box to fit in the freezer, or I'd show you, but they're Nature Valley, I think home style waffles, gluten-free and vegan. They taste really good. They smell like birthday cake, but they're really like not that bad for you. The serving size is 2 waffles, and I think that's like 180 calories for 2. So I make those, spread a little bit of peanut butter on top, and then I sprinkle a little bit of, well, sometimes chocolate chips, but today I'm gonna do blueberries. These are just frozen blueberries. I'll just sprinkle on top, and then I'm also gonna have a sumo orange.
Here we go. This is my new favorite lunch combo. There's Shelbs. She ate her oatmeal. She's jamming out to something. She's over the news.
Those stupid waffles smell so good, it hurts me physically that I'm not eating them. It's like cake, right? Doesn't it smell like cake?
Yeah.
I'm touching my face again. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like, and we've had the best waffle ever in Belgium. I don't know about taste because I haven't really tasted these, but the smell is completely on par with the smell in Belgium. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So if that isn't a PSA for these waffles, I don't know what is.
All right, it's now time for lunch. I want to get out of the house in a little bit and go to the park and run/walk. Not exactly sure what I'm gonna do. And then I might do yoga or Pilates or something when I get back just to keep my body moving. I don't usually have like a meal for lunch. A lot of times I'll have like an apple and peanut butter and something because a lot of times I have a protein bar and a protein shake. I think I'm gonna have my protein shake today, but instead of a protein bar, I'm going to have a perfect bar. I don't like to have these on hand a lot because yes, they have like superfoods and stuff in them, but they're not the best for you. They're very highly caloric, have a lot of fat, even though it's good fat, but like I had like cashew butter in my oatmeal and stuff, so it's all about balance. But I bought a couple of these in light of the situation of everything that's happening, and I've been staring at them and I really want it. I'm listening to what my body wants. So I'm gonna have this. I actually like to cut it up into little pieces so that it feels like I'm eating more. So I'm gonna have that. I am going to have one of these little children's applesauces because I still need some fruit. And then I think I'm going to have a handful of these lime plantain chips, which look really good. I've actually never tried them. I mean, I've had plantain chips. This is the same brand of that banana brittle that I ate earlier. So I'm excited to try those. So I'm gonna put a little plate of this together and then head out to exercise. All right, here's the final product of my children's lunch. Ashley always laughs at me when I put little plates like this together because it's literally for an elementary school child.
Okay, I'm going to make some sparkling water in my soda stream. I don't think I've talked about it on here, but I've talked about it on Instagram. I purchased a soda stream so that I stopped buying cans of water, and I'm really liking it so far. So I have 2 bottles and I just rotate them as I use them. It said that it's best to chill the water in the fridge for a bit before carbonating it, so this one's been chilling in the fridge. It's very simple to use if you don't have one. It doesn't even plug in or anything. There's just like a carbonation cartridge in the back. There's a button on the top, and you just press it and it carbonates through here. So unscrew the lid, you just kind of pop this on here and then press the button a few times. Press it more if you want it to be more carbonated, press it less if you want it to be less carbonated. I like it pretty carbonated. So I usually press it about 4 times for 2 seconds each. No, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
Mississippi is not.
Mississippi is a second.
From Ross in the tanning booth. Mississippi is not seconds. That's more seconds.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
And then I've been cutting up like fruit to squeeze in. So this is a pink lemon that I'm gonna cut up and squeeze into my water. I like these pink lemons because they're fun. They're not super pink, but I just squeeze it directly into the bottle, but I kind of remove these seeds here that I can see so that they don't go into the water. If they do, no big deal though. shake it a few times to mix it. And that's it. Super easy.
Okay, I just came back from my walk outside. I ran into Al and Poppy at the end of it, so we went on an extended walkies, didn't we? I just came back and did a few abs and squats and stuff, and now I'm going to have my protein shake, which I talked about earlier. All three of us drink these. We have a stash of them down here because we bought so much food.
I'm actually about to have mine, so I'll just. That's a
Sorry, I was showing the shakes.
I know. I'm about to have mine dark chocolate one, so I won't film it because that will be redundant.
Yes, but we all drink them. So I'm gonna have this one now. I prefer the smooth vanilla. That's my fave. I'm gonna have this, and we have dubbed this now Shelby's shower shake because I always grab it like when I get home from the gym and I take it into the bathroom with me, which sounds really weird, but it's usually finished before I actually take a shower. So it's Shelb's shower shake, which is about to ring true because I'm about to go take a shower, rinse off the day, and drink my shake. You right, cheeks? Say hi. Oh, look at how pretty you are. Okay, bye. All right, it is now dinner time. I need to get I needed both of these things, actually, and I need to get out my vitamin C that I've been taking 3 times a day now, and my elderberry. Don't worry, I know that sounds like a lot of vitamin C, but that's what it says on the container, so I'm doing what it's telling me to do. Okay, so for dinner, I'm just doing kind of like my hodgepodge. I have a hair on my face. Of like all my random things. So I made sweet potato fries. This is a white sweet potato. I made those the other day, so I have some of those in my thing. Quinoa, and then I'm topping the quinoa with, oh shoot, ranchero beans there. It's all on there. I'm going to make kale chips, and I'm actually going to top the kale chips with this ranch. You guys know we don't eat stuff like this, but Ashley had bought it a while ago before we went like fully vegan, gluten-free. She bought it for taco soup, yeah, and we never used it, and it was in here, and I was like, might as well just use it because I can have a little bit of the stuff she can't. So I was like, I'm just gonna use it, and I put this on the kale chips, and it works really well. And then, I'm gonna make one of these veggie burgers, Tuscan kale white bean burgers. They look like this. I'm gonna put one on here. Then I think Ashley is making us margaritas, so I'll let her talk through that process of how she does it because I don't even know. And yeah, then I'm gonna have a cookie later for dessert, but I'll show you then one of the cookies that I made from the Sweet Laurel cookbook that is now on the Sister Market. We baked things from that book for so long, and it's one of my faves, and I'm so excited to have a cookie. All right, it's all done. Heated all of this up in the microwave. Kale chips are done, so I'm just gonna throw those on top and devour this feast because I am hungry.
Wow, what a day. I am making margaritas. I went out and bought a giant bottle of tequila yesterday because, you know, quarantine. Today was rough. In my day job, I manage a large team of people who are typically constantly traveling and in retail stores on a daily basis, which, as you can probably imagine, is kind of coming to a halt right now. So trying to manage that and cancel travel and rearrange things, and it was a lot today. So I deserve this margarita. So I'm gonna make margaritas. I don't know if I've ever filmed how I do them before, so I'll show you. We just use these little glasses, and I fill them with some tequila up to like little lines on them. It's very unscientific. I mean, technically, like, you could use a shot glass and measure it out, but I'm not about that. So I start with tequila, and then I always squeeze in half a lime into each glass so just to get some fresh lime juice. And then we really like using this as a mixture. Anything from Honey Drop. We've used several flavors. We really like this passion fruit one. There's a unicorn one. I think Shelby has in here a little bit left of lavender. So for a lavender margarita, I like using these because it's lemonade, so it gives that same sort of kind of feel. It uses like raw honey as the sweetener, so, and a little bit of stevia, and that's it. With a little bit of, you know, interesting flavor. So gonna whip these up and then figure out dinner, because I had actually initially planned to do like a whole in-depth recipe in the crock pot today that I was going to show you guys, take you through like quarantine meal, but I got so busy I couldn't even stop and do that earlier. So it's 7:30, so no time to start anything in the crock pot now. So I'm gonna have to figure out my plan. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Here we go. Cheers, everybody. Okay, I think I figured out my dinner. I made, like a couple weeks ago, this like Mexican corn pasta salad that I ate with some arugula. So it's kind of like a lettuce arugula salad and then pasta salad. I don't have all of the ingredients for it, but I have enough that I'm just gonna kind of like wing it and figure it out. So I'm using this Fanta chickpea pasta. The dressing on the pasta salad's like a mayonnaise base, so it's like a creamy. I have this vegan mayo that I got from Thrive Market, and then you mix that with like some chili powder and some, ooh, I might use some of this would be good, chipotle, this bitchin sauce, which is delicious. It's almond based. But you mix the mayonnaise with some sour cream. So I have this vegan almond milk, almond and coconut based from Kite Hill, sour cream. So a combination of some of those flavors with some lime juice and chili powder, and see, I have some garlic. So maybe I'll do a little garlic. I don't know. This is gonna be a little TBD. Oh, and I have some onion, so maybe that. You're supposed to put in like feta cheese or like cojita cheese. I don't have any vegan cheese, so I'm gonna skip that. I also don't have cilantro, which is another big component of it. So we're just gonna pretend like the arugula is replacing the cilantro. With the pasta, I add some frozen corn, which, well, I can't pull that out with one hand because it's back there in our very stocked freezer, so I'll get that out in a second. So it's like a Mexican corn pasta arugula salad. That's what I'm going for. I will link the recipe, the original recipe, down below if you want a basis for what this is, but just know I'm not following it exactly. I have the pasta going here. I have frozen corn in this pan with a little bit of salt and pepper and smoked paprika. I made my sauce. So this is the vegan mayonnaise, vegan sour cream, lime juice, chili powder, salt, pepper, and then I added a little bit of this as well. That's all that this is. And then I'm gonna add some black beans because I have some. So this little pouch, black beans, I'm gonna add to my little concoction. And then I have some cut up red onion, and then I have a can of diced green chilies. So I'm gonna add like a spoonful of those as well. So that's where we're at. And of course my margarita. I cooked the pasta and the corn and then drained it, added it back into the pot, combined everything together. So this is the pasta, the sauce, the corn, the beans, the onion, the green chilies. Okay, so here is the final product. I just did a bit of arugula with the pasta salad. Voila, dinner's done. And I have plenty of leftovers for the coming days, which is great because I have more arugula. So this is a really nice meal that stretches pretty far.
Okay, it is dessert time. I had my tea. Now I am going to basically have 2 desserts because we're quarantined and I'm hungry. So that's my reasoning. I am first and foremost going to have one of these cookies that I made over the weekend. The recipe is in the Sweet Laurel cookbook that is now on the Sister Market. You can get it, buy it so that while you're quarantined, you can bake all of these yummy things. I don't know, just a thought. I will be baking a lot more. And then I also have 2 little squares of chocolate. This is the Endangered Species Hazelnut Toffee Dark Chocolate. It's really, really good. I have like 5 more chocolate bars in the drawer. We're stocked on chocolate. We're running low on produce. So we're gonna have to figure that out at some point, but I'm going to eat this. I doubt Ashley's gonna have dessert, but who knows? I'm still enjoying my margarita. But this is probably it from me for today. Hope you enjoyed our little quarantine what we eat in a day. I was thinking maybe we could do another one, but I don't know how much it will change because we're limited on our food. So I don't know, we will see. Also, I have these little cookie jars from Anthropology, and that's where I'm keeping the cookies. The goods are in here. There's a half-eaten one. Is that yours? I think it's Alex's, the half-eaten cookie. Anyway, I'm signing off. See you next time.